I have gathered a few of the most common household cleaners and various different brands on the spectrum of what we might assume is toxic to ones that are marketed as completely eco-friendly. So bear with me, I am gonna show you the ropes and you are gonna be a well-educated consumer after this. Welcome everyone, it's Meredith Hawk from meredithhawk.com, and today I have one of my favorite videos in regards to my 30-day Life of Abundance series, and I am specifically going to go over having a toxic-free home. And this is so important to living a life of abundance because if we have chemicals in our home that can damage our physical and mental well-being and health, that is going to have a great effect on how we feel and how we interact with other people and the environment and so on and so forth. So it's really important. All of the products that I am going to show you today, I did research online. I used, the primary source was the EWG, environmentalworkinggroup.org, and it goes through every single ingredient of all, most of products that we see on the shelves in stores, and then it gives it an overall rating. It also says why that ingredient might be toxic, to whether it's toxic to the environment or toxic to your human health. So I will link everything down below. I've also used other websites, FDA, I've used government websites, and so I will link everything below. This is just to show you, this video is just gonna start to show you how you can be educated consumers. So pick up a bottle that you're not really sure whether or not it's toxic. You're gonna read through the label. I want you to write down maybe the 5 or 6 or 7, whatever, ingredients, write it down on a piece of paper and go online and start researching. I have found over the years that sometimes words that we can't pronounce or seem very chemically are actually can be very harmless. There are many ingredients today that I'm going to walk you through in these products that have really long names like sodium by blah, 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 blah. And actually it's just a coconut derivative and it's on the 0 to low toxicity level. So that just gives you an idea. Don't, it's not just something that you're gonna look at the label and think like, oh, that just looks bad, right? So you just wanna do a little bit of an extra step to find out whether or not these products are actually harmful. Let's start off with one of the most popular cleaners that is found in so many homes, and you see this product stocked in all of your Home Depots and your supermarkets and Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's just a very popular cleaner that you will see in most homes. And that is this, ever popular Windex. First of all, when you pick up this bottle and you try to actually find the ingredients, it's very difficult. They don't make it easy at all. You actually have to read through the coloring or try to get the label off, which is not easy either. And the ingredients are on the back of the label. And they also don't list all of the ingredients. So I had gone online to Windex.com to get the ingredient list, and I'll walk you through that as well. It says, right from the label, a glass and more cleaner with ammonia D. So let's just stop right there. The main ingredient in this cleaner is ammonia. Ammonia is extremely toxic to the environment, specifically the aquatic environment. So even in very small doses, very small, ammonia has a huge effect on the wildlife found in water. And even though we might just, spray a little here, spray a little there, this amount of liquid is extremely toxic to the environment. even in low doses. It is also toxic to human health. So it causes irritation, it brings out allergies. So if you're having skin irritation like eczema, dryness, you're having nose allergies, it might not be allergies from outside. It could be as simple as using Windex as a cleaning product. So I would always suggest start from within, the things that you're using on a daily basis, and start to get rid of those toxins and chemicals. This product is on my no-go list. I would never use this. Don't let me fool that I'm holding it. This is not a product I use in my own house. I would not use this. I would never recommend it to someone to use, especially in your own home, with children, with pets. No. So let's get rid of Windex. Ammonia, no good. It actually got a D- on EWG's website. So we know that it's a no-go. Now let's go to a product that perhaps has been deemed extremely eco-friendly and okay for human health. And that's going to be 7th generation. Let's start with the 7th generation dish liquid soap, okay? So right off the bat, when you're looking at the label, it has all the pretty pictures of this nice green leaf and a nice sky. It says free and clear. It says USDA, certified bio-based product, cuts through grease, free of fragrances and dyes. And when you look on the back, it is so eco-friendly. It, says cuts through grease, USDA certified bio-based product, and clinically proven hypoallergenic, non-toxic, and biodegradable formula. It does not say biodegradable or non-toxic ingredients. So tricky, right? It gets very tricky. It doesn't have many ingredients at all. It might have 10 ingredients. It also says no phosphates. So let's walk through the ingredient list real quickly and see whether or not this ends up being on the top of the list for a healthy, eco-friendly product. So, right off the bat, there are 2 ingredients in this list, and excuse me if I'm not pronouncing them right, they are difficult to pronounce. Methylisothiazolinone and benzisothiazolinone. So those are the 2 specifically that I am going to speak about right now. These are on the acute, extremely high toxic for aquatic life. More toxic than ammonia. This was a D, right? This is actually the highest, most acute 2 chemicals that can have the most damage on aquatic life, okay? And this is a dish liquid that we're using in our water supply, right? So see a little bit of a link here. It is also, those 2 ingredients are also very toxic and can create skin and increase allergies for human health. In addition to that, they are very, very low in biodegradability. That right there, all of those things are not going to pass my test whether or not I want to use this product in my home. And this is from the bottom of my kitchen sink. I bought it in a crunch when I didn't have my normal dishwashing soap, and I went to the store and I read through everything, and I actually purchased this, and when I came home I looked through the ingredient list and haven't used it since. It's actually completely full and I don't know what to do with it because I'm not going to dump it down my kitchen sink. So this got a very low grading on the EWG website as well. And this is something that I would never recommend to be used in my household with children, with pets, for the environment, or for human health. So 7th generation, it's a shame because this company is touted as one of the best companies for eco-friendly environmental products. And it's a real shame that we are being fooled as consumers as to really how eco-friendly their products are. So let's move on. I have, in comparison, another dish soap. This dish soap is from Young Living. It's called Thieves. It's the Thieves line. On the label, it says plant-based ingredients. It says fresh citrus scent. I wonder where they get that scent from. And it has a seed to seal as well. It says essentially oiled infused. What does that mean? What kind of essential oils, right? It also says free from dyes, SLS, SLES, formaldehyde, phosphates, and any synthetic perfumes. It says uses 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Okay, so it passes the essential oil test, as we might well know. If you don't know more about Young Living's essential oils, you can go to my website. There's a little tab on the top at meredithhawk.com, and it explains what therapeutic grade essential oils actually are. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty ingredients. The first 5 ingredients are very difficult to pronounce, and then all of the ingredients following the first 5 or 6 ingredients are all actual essential oils, such as bergamot and jade lemon and lemon, eucalyptus and rosemary. So, okay, essential oils are a good thing, especially therapeutic grade essential oils. But let's get to those words that we don't know a lot about. And here we go. So we have 2 of the words that kind of had me scared, and that was the sodium lauryl lactylate and the lauryl glucoside. Those were the 2 that made me most nervous. However, come to find out, they're actually coconut derived ingredients, and they are little to zero toxicity. They receive an A+ on EWG, and they are considered a good alternative to laureth sulfate, which is found in most cleaning products. In addition to those 2, you have sodium siquicarbonate, which is a triple sodium instead of sodium bicarbonate. This is a triple one. That also has very low to zero toxicity level, no damages to the environment or human health. You also have caprylyl glucoside and diacetyl glucoside. Both also receive an A+ ingredient as an alternative to more toxic ingredients found in home or household cleaning products, and very low to zero toxicity level. This product has been given an A+, and there is actually no ingredient in here that has anything over a very low to zero toxicity level. I was actually very surprised, very surprised. And after that is only essential oils. So those are all the ingredients in here. And there's no toxicity level to aquatic life, to the environment, to the human health, to skin, 0 on skin, I forgot to mention that, and no 0 on allergy inducing. So this gets an A+, and this is something you will find in my home at all times. The last but not least, I am going to compare the Thieves cleaner, since I also did the Windex. This is also Young Living, and this is their household cleaner. It's very concentrated. You only need a capful. You fill a separate bottle with a capful of this and use that as your cleaning product, so it lasts a very long time. And this also has the top 4 ingredients, and then the rest are therapeutic grade essential oils. And the words that you can't really pronounce that you would think were very toxic or could be very toxic are alkyl polyglucoside, which is actually a sugar or glucose base, and it is very low in toxicity level. You have disodium 2-sulfurluorate and sodium methyl 2-sulfurluorate, and those two items are coconut derived and readily 100% biodegradable. Both of these receive an A, and the alkyl polyglucide, depending on what type of product goes in, receives a B+, since it's a sugar and glucose base. So everything is very low level toxicity, and anything after that is all 100% Young Living therapeutic grade essential oils, such as citrus, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon peel. And that's it. It smells delicious and super great cleaner, and what a great alternative instead of something like this. So one last thing I want to share with you, because this was the most shocking of all of the products that I actually researched, and it is your this 7th generation dishwashing pack for your automatic dishwasher. I'm carrying today for 7 generations of tomorrows. However, the most shocking ingredient in this, and it's really a sad thing, is the aluminosilicate, and it is an aluminum-based product. As you might know, aluminum ingredients are very harmful to human health. Aluminum has been known to be one of the ingredients that is found at very high levels in people with Alzheimer's. When you are diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's disease, one of the first things that you have to do is get rid of all of the aluminum products that you are using in order to slow the process of the onset down. And aluminum has been linked, and I will put all the links below, with being very toxic and being one of the considerations to Alzheimer's disease. So that is very upsetting when you see something like this. And that's something that I also talk about in regards to deodorant, because aluminum is always an ingredient found in deodorant. Especially women should be even more careful, being your largest lymph node. I talked about this in my previous video, and that being attached to your breast area, and we have to think about that in breast health as well. So thumbs down, I would never suggest using this. I have no idea how to get rid of this, and it was very sad to see that 7th generation even thought to put that ingredient. But you know what? 7th generation is now found in tons of stores, from Walmart to Target to Stop and Shop, and unfortunately, when you get that popular, you have to use ingredients that reduce the cost of the actual product in order to make money and get it out there. And it's a marketing ploy, and it's a scam, and it's really sad to see that a lot of people are duped, including myself. And I consider myself a pretty well-informed person. So I highly suggest using the Young Living brand household cleaners, which I got nervous when I was researching this, because as you do know, I'm a huge supporter of Young Living, but you know, I was also at one time a supporter of 7th generation, and it was just sad to see that that company is no longer on that eco-friendly and environmentally friendly or human health friendly list. But I am very proud to stand behind a product like this. If you'd like more information regarding the Young Living Thieves line, I will put the link below. But I hope this video just gives you a little insight into going into your own home, get out those products, make a little list, take 5 minutes of your time to see whether or not they're harmful to you, to your family, to your children, to your pets, to your parents. Be educated consumers. That's what this is all about. Be educated, be independent, and don't get sucked into these marketing ploys and these money-making schemes and this USDA friendly or FDA friendly crap, I might have to say, and really make those decisions on your own and I would love to see you make the change and get those toxins and those chemicals out of your home. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I am very grateful to have you here, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.